Hello my friends, today we are going to talk about this differences between these two knives. This is a scandi edge, and this is a convex scandi. Spyderco Bushcraft and Gunny clip point. Now these are two good knives for bushcraft, and actually this is studied only for bushcraft, and this is multi-purpose because you can use it also in hunter if you want. Anyway, let's start with the handle. The handle of this knife is in G10. The Spyderco is in G10, and it's very comfortable. This is the most comfortable knife I've owned in my life. If you are going to use your knife for carving wood and making spoons and feather sticks, this is perfect. You are not going to have hot spots on your hand if you use this knife all day long. Even in this reverse grip is perfect because you have this rounded hand of the handle, and it's perfect in this way. On the other hand, you have this this handle made in desert ironwood and with red liners, and it's really firm grip, but this is better for carving because you can use it in many positions, and it's always comfortable. Also in this position, if you are going to use it in a chest grip, is perfect. This is a good grip. In this position is perfect, and in the Gunny as well as the Bravo one is studied for the military use, so is supposed to be used in this way, and this way is perfect. Also this way is good. I prefer the wood instead of the G10, but G10, they say that G10 is tougher. I don't know. I've used these two knives for many months, and no problem with them. So I guess that it's only a matter of taste if you prefer the G10 or the old wood. Now let's talk about the steel. This Spyderco Bushcraft comes in 01 steel, while this Barker River Gunny comes with 3V GPM 3V steel. I have to say that this 3V steel is really tough. It's never, in my experience, lose the edge. I've never had chipping problems with the steel. While using this knife, batoning it through some knots of hardwood, I have encountered some chipping problems in the first time. Then I have resharpened it with my whetstones, and again I've had some problems. I don't know if this depends on some bad heat treatment, or it's it's a problem with the O1 steel, but I don't know. Anyway, after the second time I've resharpened this knife, I've put a micro convex edge to the blade, and I know that many of you won't like this, but and I was one of you, because I thought that if you want a scandi edge, you have to take a scandi edge, not something else. But after I've put this micro bevel in convex, it's really on the edge, just on the edge. I've never again encountered chipping problems, so for me this works. I don't know if for you would be the same, but for me it works. Anyway, let's start the field test. Let's start with some batoning. These are comparable. Maybe this a bit smaller, but they are almost the same. As you can see, the Spyderco is made for this job, so it's perfect to split the wood. Let's try the Gunny. I have to tell you guys, this knife is perfect in splitting the wood. I guess it depends from this convex scandi, because I guess that convex is better for splitting wood, for the power on the wood, on the side of the log. But this knife is unbeatable in this job, as you can see. In this test, if I have to pick one of these two, I would pick this. The convex scandi is better for splitting wood. In my opinion, is you have more power with less effort, and this 3V steel is really tough. Never cheap, never. Even if the blade is a bit shorter in the Gunny, this is better for splitting wood. It's really better. It's unbeatable. Maybe I would like a bigger one, a bigger blade, and for this reason I'm going to buy a Bravo one, but splitting wood is perfect. I use this knife as a summer knife, because I like in summer, sometimes I like to walk around just with this knife and this foldable saw, It's a pocket boy, silky pocket boy, foldable saw. And with just these two items, I can go around in summer and have a good coffee and maybe also a good stick. During winter, you have to take an axe with you, and maybe a knife like this is better because the splitting work job is done with the axe, while I use this knife in winter just for feather sticking and carving, so that's better. Anyway, let's start with the tip. This is a clip point tip, and it's not designed for bushcraft. It's better for hunting and maybe for survival or stuff like that, but I wanted to have a clip point because I've never had it and I like this shape of the blade. But they made the Gunny also in drop point, or even the standard blade is perfect for bushcraft, while this arrow shape is perfect for bushcraft. When you use the knife, the tip of the blade to split wood, scandi is better. This is why, because if you see the edge is bigger and tougher, the tip, while this is thinner, so is it could happen that this will break, but I've used it for many months, and during summer I always use this knife in this way, and I've never had a problem. And then Bark River gives you a full lifetime warranty, so I guess that's okay. I prefer the grip of this in this position because my thumb is perfect, but I have to say that from the factory I've rounded these corners because now it's really comfortable. From the fabric this is not so smooth, these angles. Also these. This knife tends to slip a bit. If you use your knife very often, you won't have any problem, but otherwise you have to pay attention when you use this knife in this position, because if the end slips, it's not a good. Also because you don't have a good guard. So if the end slips, it's not very good. While this is not very easy to lose the grip. As I said, probably the tip is tougher on this knife because of the scandi. But for me, no problem with the Gunny. In this test, I guess you have to choose. If you have to choose between these two, I prefer this one for the grip, as I said. But this is better for the toughness of the tip. So it's up to you to choose between these two in this type of use. Sorry. Now feather sticks. I have to say that I guess scandi is better for feather sticks instead of convex. Also for carving, because the shape of the convex edge, rounded, makes the blade bounce on the wood. So when you try to carve on or to make feathers, tends to slip on the wood. I'm not saying that you can't use this knife for feather sticks, the convex knife for feather sticks, but scandi is better, in my opinion. And this micro convex that I have put in on this blade, I don't notice the difference from the fabric. So I guess that it's okay. Okay, now the Gunny. As I said before, this knife is perfect in this with this grip. This is an hardwood. Would be better a pine for this test, but I don't have it around, as you can see. So this is it. But as I said, the true scandi is better. This is scandi. This is convex. This is better. So Spyderco wins this test. This is the winner for feather sticking, as announced. And also for carving is better, this knife. Really better. Another few things about these two knives. This comes with a perfect 90-degree edge and the Spyderco, and so you can use it perfectly with your fire steel to make sparks, and it works better than the striker of your fire steel. This is the best for making sparks. This is not. Yes, they put this jimping here, and you have almost a 90 degree here. And I've used this knife, as you can see. I have the fire steel on the sheath, but it's not good as this one. It doesn't throw the good sparks like this. So in throwing sparks, this is with the test. Now the sheaths of these two knives, as you can see, I don't use the original sheaths. I've made this myself because I like to work with the leather, and this is better, I guess, but anyway, the Spyderco comes with a leather sheath, but I don't like it at all, because it's really big, and it has a small piece of plastic inside to keep the tip between the leather and the plastic, but the tip keeps going between the plastic and the leather, and so it's not very good. And then, as I said, it's very big. The only good thing about that sheet is the holes that has around the corner, because you can put the paracord, and many people put the paracord on the sheet, but I have many ways of keeping my paracord around, so I don't use it. I never use it. This Bark River Gunny comes with a better sheet. It's a bit bigger than this one, but it's anyway a good sheet. Even if I have to say that if you keep using that, you will encounter some problem with the wood, because you have many pressure with that sheet here, so keeping in and out the knife, you will encounter some problems, but other than that, it's a good quality sheet anyway. So if I have to choose between these two knives, it's difficult for me, because I love them all in different ways. But if my main activity is only bushcraft, I will choose this, the Spyderco Bushcraft. I don't know, it's better for feather sticking, it's better for many uses, for carving, and I guess that the spirit of bushcraft is exactly that, carving and using the knife with the wood. Even if, as I said, keep in mind that the 01 is not as good as the 3V, in my opinion and in my experience. Otherwise, if you want to have a knife for bushcraft, good for bushcraft, but also for hunting and for many purpose, on like camping and trekking, and it's not a good blade. It's smaller than this one, then this is a perfect choice. I love Gunny, I love Bark River for these reasons. I always keep this knife around, because you won't notice a lot to have this around. And then I like these stupid mosquitoes, and then I like very much to strop the blade on the leather. So I also love the convex edge, even if, as I said many times in this video, convex is better for bushcraft. I hope this video is helpful for those of you who need some help for choosing a knife. I guess this is a knife, both of these knives are made for to last a lifetime. So if you choose between these two, you won't regret it anyway. I hope to see you soon in my videos, and I wish you a good time bushcrafting. Bye bye.